For me, with all that I've had to go through the last couple months, being able to trust in God and cast all my anxieties on Him has really served to be like mental toughness. Okay, you look at David Goggins. If you want David Goggins level like mentality, like mental toughness to be able to endure anything that comes your way, anything that is bigger than you need to be able to believe in something that is bigger than you as well. And for me, I found as a Christian, that is God. And everything that I have had to go through the last few months, all the decisions that I've had to make. I've had to make recently a life-changing decision that would basically influence or change the trajectory of the rest of my life, which is the two very different schools that I could go to for the next 3 years, and it would influence like what college I go to, my life setup, how far away I am from family, everything. Being able to trust God and trust that everything happens for a reason has given me the strength to be able to take courage, take heart, and to be able to follow basically my ambition, to be able to trust in the Lord and to trust that no matter what path I pick, no matter what path I choose, no matter how anxious I am about all these different things outside of my control, that they will all happen for a reason and they will all happen for the greatest good, no matter how bad it gets. Think about it, right? I trust in God versus you who might not trust and believe in anything. And when I'm hit with something very, very difficult, let's say like I have a family member close to me that dies, and now I'm like, or I lose both my arms. Now, like both of us, let's say both of us lose both our arms, right? I have the ability to tell myself everything happens for a reason. There's a reason for this, and so I'm going to endure, I'm going to conquer, I'm going to make it out of this, because everything happened for the greatest good. Maybe like losing both my arms could inspire someone or something. But then you, without a belief in anything bigger, would just result to like, oh my gosh, I'm so unfortunate, that's so unlucky, like there's no reason for this to happen, why me? I see that with so many people. And even if you don't believe in God, it's just like, why would you have a belief that doesn't serve you, right? You might as well believe that everything happens for a reason and for the greater good, because it's going to help you, it's going to serve you, it's going to build your character, it's going to make you stronger mentally. Whereas if you just believe that nothing happens for any reason, that there is no and like bigger God, like even if you're like, oh, there's no proof of it or whatever, bro, why hold a belief that acts against you? Why hold a belief that fights against you? Sometimes in life you have to be a bit delusional. Not saying like, I really believe in this. But for you, why not just be a little bit delusional? Like all these great successful people that you look up to, they were all delusional, right? They were all delusional. Steve Jobs, he was delusional. Like the guy that made cars instead of like evolving from horses. Like, bro, that guy was delusional. What do you mean steel boxes on wheels with an engine traveling 100 miles an hour? Like, you're delusional. Everyone that you look up to was delusional at one point, and it served them to be that delusional. So why don't you be delusional, okay? It's gonna help you. It's gonna help you. Like, why not? Why not? Just ask yourself that. Like, and if you are Christian, then you know what I'm saying. The amount of peace that it has given you, the amount of peace that it has given me recently, especially. You were so prideful to be able to think you can handle everything alone. Life is not meant to be fought alone. God created you for a purpose. God created you to use you for something. You have a purpose in this life. Maybe your purpose is to inspire. Maybe your purpose is to help someone, solve a problem. Do something. But when we're just living life and we come face to face with adversity, which you will, right? You will come into face with adversity regardless of what you do or how hard you try and hide from it. You will struggle with something. Well, now it's about how are you going to handle it and bounce back from it? How are you going to fight life? Life is mean. How are you going to fight it? Well, if you come face to face with a monster, a demon that is bigger than you, and you don't have something bigger than you to fight it with, you're going to get crushed by it. Trust me. I'm only 17 and I've started experiencing this, so I can't imagine for like real grown adults, bro. Like, what are they facing? Like freaking taxes, bro? Taxes, that's a huge demon. I need God to fight my taxes, bro. Hope I don't get canceled for this. I don't know. I just wanted to share this quick thing with you. Like, to me, I've been able to humble myself now because I realize it is arrogance to be able to assume and call upon like and plan like the days ahead. To plan the days ahead. On this day I'm going to do this thing. tomorrow I'm gonna do this thing. Tomorrow is not guaranteed or promised to you. Tomorrow is not guaranteed or promised to you. So to be able to plan and proclaim as though it were fact is selfish, and it's arrogant, honestly. To believe that, it's arrogant. And also, on top of that, like, to be able to think that all your anxieties, all your ambition, all your adversities, that you can carry the weight of all that on your own, that is selfish. That is arrogance. And quite frankly, that is stupid. Because you're not meant to fight life alone. You're meant to fight life with your brothers, your family, people around you, but also God. Like, I don't care what you believe in. Something bigger than you. You have to believe in something bigger than you if you want to be great in this life. If you want to be great, period. If you want to be a great human being, you need to be able to believe in something that is far bigger than you. Otherwise, when you come face to face with something, a monster that is bigger than you, you have nothing. You have nothing. Just you, a mere human being, really? But when you have something like, for me, no, everyone, when you have someone like God on your side, who can be against you? God created everything. God created everything. He created the battles that you're going to face. So why not trust in Him? Trust that it happens for a reason. It's happening for your greater good. It's all going to be okay in the end. It's all going to be good in the end. If it isn't good, then it's not the end. And how bad can it possibly be if it's going to end out good? I just wanted to leave you with that today. I don't know if I'll get canceled for talking about Christianity or whatever, but it's my channel. Who cares? I don't care. Be humble. Humility isn't thinking less about yourself. Humility isn't thinking less of yourself. It's thinking less of... It's humility? Humility isn't thinking less of yourself. It's thinking of yourself less. So what replaces those dots? Well, it's other people. It's God. It's giving. It's generosity. It's kindness. It's giving to the world, serving the world. That's what's going to fulfill you. Like me right now, like at least I'm trying to, right? I'm teaching the lessons that I've learned online. Just a random kid on the internet that you're listening to yap. I don't know if you relate to me. This is like a wacky video that has like no scripts, no editing, no nothing. But it's my pure, raw, unedited thoughts, and I think that is really valuable for people to hear. So, and I don't think that that's like, people do that enough. Everyone is like, you watch all these content creators now, they're having like captions, edits, I don't know, Subway Surfer gameplay at the bottom. I think content like this is really a breath of fresh air to a lot of people. I think that's why a lot of people resonate and relate to me. And if you relate to me, then subscribe. It's a win-win for both of us. And as always, if you want to hear more from a 17-year-old trying to figure out life, stay tuned and get after it. Love you, bro. Bye-bye.